Yeah, I'm trying.
No, boring.
Yes. Sorry to let you down, Mr. Belt.
Well, I was going to say, I quit too, which is why I'm trying to find somebody that
So who are the members?
I'm Joe Poodle. I sing and play rhythm guitar.
I'm Bill Tevin. I play, I guess, the lead guitar. I don't
The
play
other guitar.
Just the other guitar.
I'm Nick. I play lead bass.
I'm Brian. I beat on trash can lids.
So what bands got you guys into music?
Oh, I mean, I was a big Kiss fan in like 6th grade, and I thought, hey, they know what they're doing. They're probably getting paid. But yeah, we were big DC hardcore guys. Government Issue was a big influence on us when we got started.
Yeah, Nick and Raygun.
Yeah.
The Clash. I remember the first time I heard White Ride, I'm like, yep,
Yeah.
that's my thing. I can do that.
We saw the Bad Brains at the 930 Club, and I'm like, that's what I want to do, but I can't possibly do it like that.
Yeah.
Because they're like superhuman. I'm like, well, shit. And then I saw Government Issue, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I can do that. So yeah, I started talking to them.
Cool.
Yeah. What else?
Red Dye number 9.
Yeah, right. For me and Brian, it was Red Dye number 9.
Cool.
I was the birdie. I hit the baseball.
So how about small band history?
Shit. Bill and I wanted to be in a band, in a punk rock band in high school, and we just started going to shows. Used Guy, he lived down the street from us, so he had his band, and we went to see them. And
Last
then
Picture Show.
Yeah, we go see Last Picture Show, made friends with them, and we hooked up with Mike Duffield and Eric Seidel. Started doing covers with those guys, and then moved on to met Stumpy at Towson, and got Mark Addy to play drums. Did that for a while, and then when we decided to start doing this again because we liked it so much, we reached out to the only 2 guys we knew who played and knew our stuff, and fortunately they were free.
Cool.
I thought you were going to say the only 2 guys that picked up the phone.
No, I was like, oh, if you guys need a bass player, I'll be more than happy to fill in.
Cool.
And now we've been playing out for 2 years. 2 years.
3. This is 3rd year. Yeah.
3 years. We're playing out. I think we played our first show in Philly in June of 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So what clubs and what bands do you play in the early days?
Oh, in the early days.
Oh, wow.
First gig was at the American Legion in Bel Air, Edison. No, the Knights of Columbus in Bel Air, Edison. And then we just play parties. We play basements, friends. We play back porches. Some kid said he wanted us to come over to his house and play it, so we played in his laundry room. And we just pushed like a full stack of Marshalls and all our shit set up in his laundry room and played there for whoever was in the neighborhood.
Clemens, didn't you?
Yeah. Chambers, we played there a bunch. Rage was a good spot. Max's, when they had live music, he was good for us.
Yeah, I saw you guys in a church one time.
Okay, yeah.
On Govins.
Govins Church, APC.
Oh yeah, the church, Brown's Memorial. Those, and then Towson Armory was probably the biggest one.
What was the bar in Towson?
Schaefer's.
Schaefer's.
We'd play anywhere that would have us, man. I mean, we didn't care.
Cool.
We didn't care.
So where you played since you got back together?
I just wanted to do it,
Yeah.
I mean, we.
So where?
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 Yeah.
Where we play.
We played OTTO Bar.
We just got back from North Carolina. We played a long weekend of gigs in North and South Carolina. We've been playing in Harrisburg, Philly, York. There's a really sweet scene out in Martinsburg, West Virginia. They got something going on out there. We've played down in Fredericksburg. Again, it's one of those things where it's like, man, if they had punk rock and want us to come, we'll roll out. We don't care.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you got any new music out?
Well, we got the full length that we did last year. Was last year? The year before?
2 years ago. This is
Yeah.
before we started touring.
Okay, so yeah, American Dream was the last thing we put out. It's on CD. It's on all the streaming shit. And we are working on new stuff. It's just we're playing so many gigs, we're having problems finding time to like work on it.
Yeah.
So we've got a new song that we've been test driving at the last couple shows. We'll play that tonight, and you know, hopefully this summer we're gonna bang out some new stuff and hopefully get back in the studio. I don't know, maybe around Christmas.
Yeah, we got about like 5 or 6 other songs that are in some degree of being finished. So there's stuff in there. It's, yeah, we gotta take the time to sit down and work on
Cool.
it. Yeah, end of the year probably.
Yeah.
So what are some of the songs about?
Right now, all our songs are about my deteriorating mental health and the failing of our democracy in this country,
Yeah.
to be perfectly honest. All the old songs are about beer. So, you know, I think we've matured as songwriters, but basically it's shit's fucked up. And you know, we got a lot to say about it.
Cool. So what you got any cool tour stories?
Tour
More
stories.
stories.
This
Carlos.
Jorge. Our friend Shane, Jorge, in the van. We rented a van to go to Carolina. Yeah, with a guy solo called Junk Punk Shane. He's awesome. We got back. Bill got a little bit, guess what's the word I want? Impulsive, and bought a van. So now we do have a van and we can tour more. See tour stories.
Yeah. They talked to a DoorDash driver and had taken him through the McDonald's drive-through because they were drive-through only. He was amenable, but I mean, to be honest, it's like
Milestone, which looked like a murder house, but turned out to be like
Yeah.
a classic like venue outside of Charlotte. And like Bad Brains played there, Nirvana.
that was a good show. But yeah, the whole touring thing, sex, drugs, and rock and roll is bullshit, man. You just show up, you wait for 8 hours to play, and then you go sleep, and then you get up and you drive to the next spot, and you do
it
absolutely nothing. I mean, you end up drinking a lot of whiskey at 3 in the morning, and then going to bed, and it's fun. But yeah, there's like nothing going on, man. We got to figure out how to better spend all that fucking free time.
hours of watching Netflix or like sitcoms.
Yeah. And taking
Like,
naps.
taking
It's like
naps.
we got 4 hours before we go on. I'm taking a nap. You know, it's like
Cool.
A lot of shitty food.
We
a lot
can't
of
get
laughs.
too drunk before we go on, so it's like, well, what are we gonna do, man? We need to start playing bridge or something.
So what clubs do you miss playing back from the old days?
probably Max's.
Axis was always fun. Just because he let us do anything.
Yeah. I mean, the Rage was cool, sans the 3 flights of stairs.
Yeah. And yeah, the Rage was a good spot because good stage, real professional. It was nice, you know. We roll into places now and like nobody knows what to do, and we're like, we're not from here, man. You got to tell us where to put our shit, you know, and what time this is starting.
No sound system.
It's always like, well,
no
that guy's
monitors.
not here. I'm like, well, then what the fuck are we gonna do for the next 2 hours? Because we got nowhere else to go. But yeah, like it was just nice. There was a lot of cool professional spots, well run. That's why we like this place so much, because you know they know what the hell they're doing. So it's always cool. But yeah, like the old Chambers was fun. I mean, that was a blast. Yeah.
So what bands do you miss playing with back from the old days?
I'd fucking give a leg to be able to play with Government Issue again, you know?
Yeah.
God damn, you know, that
AJ Wolf.
Images, you know, we used to live with Rusty, and when he was in Images before he started H2O, we'd love to play with those guys again. They were fun. And again, like maybe the best band to never make it out of Baltimore, the Last Picture Show. People don't talk about them enough. They were fucking amazing. It's a shame that that their keyboard player passed. But they were great. We loved playing with them too. They were very cool. And again, they helped us a lot when we were first starting.
Cool. So you got any plans for the future?
Keep playing. We got a van and we're ready to go, man. I'm booking the hell out of this thing for the next, you know, foreseeable future. I honestly don't know how long I got. So
Yeah.
we're gonna burn it till it's done. So yeah, we're just gonna play out, and whenever we have time, we're gonna make new records. But we're playing everywhere. So if you got a club and you know an address that we can find, give us a holler. We'll come to you.
Cool. Any last words?
Drinking won't get you far in life. At some point, you're going to have to start doing drugs.
Cool.
And check out our stuff online, reddye9.com, and on the socials, LinkedIn. We're on LinkedIn? No, we're not LinkedIn.
No.
We're on LinkedIn now.
Are we hiring?
Facebook, Instagram.
Don't look on LinkedIn. That new bass player post is still there. I haven't had time to take that down.
Cool.
Just don't stop. Somebody famous told me that. He's like, don't stop because you'll never get started again. So keep on doing it.
Cool, thanks.